Yeah, there you go, friends. Doc South here. And sometimes folks ask, and I may have done a video on this, but I got a hunch it's buried deep in the archives. Uh, but people do ask sometimes, they say, hey, you and Sandy, you're such a wonderful pair. And how in heaven's name did you two meet? And a lot of people will ask that. And, and generally thinking um, that I got the better of the deal. Generally. No, so I'd say we're kind of equal. Sandy and I are kind of birds of a feather. Love antiques, putzing around with. We always got some little thing we're chasing. Some dream like me with my videos. Sandy with the antiques now. We're always up to something, and that's I think what I especially love about her. She's just always busy and trying her best. It's amazing. I think the same thing. I'm a bit older now and maybe not quite as sharp as I used to be, but even then, I noticed the other day at work, uh, I was pushing carts like I was 18, just because they had to get put in the pen so that people could shop with the darn things, with the carts. and and there was different areas on the floor had to be cleaned or shelves that had to be tidied up. I again hit it with a vengeance. Sandy does the same thing. We are really we are really birds of a feather. If we had kids together, oh my god, oh my god, those kids would be so wound up. They'd have a good time, but they they'd be rocking and rolling just like us. It's fascinating, um, and I couldn't ask for a better person. But that's actually what happened with. I had an antique shop. Oh gosh, this is decades ago now, in Chester, New Jersey, where I grew up. Right, yeah, and it was a nice snuff shop. Yeah, I ran it myself. I was kind of a bachelor and just did my thing with my little store. Uh, didn't see much chance of finding anyone in the antique business, but I kind of did my thing. And all of a sudden, a girl came in. I believe her name was Beth. I know her name is Beth, and Beth's a good friend. She came strutting in. And I always thought, gee, Beth's kind of boy, she's pretty. But I knew she also had I believe she had a boyfriend at the time. So I just, but she liked coming around the store, looking here, looking there. And she says, I don't know, one day, well, one day she says, hey, she says, I have a friend who's having a birthday coming up soon. Do you have any way of making a gift certificate that I could give her to this store? I know she'd like it. I know she'd like it. Digging your store here. And I said, well, yeah, sure. But I do. I keep, gift card blanks. If you want, I'll write one out for you. Wrote it out. I said, now who's it for? She says, well, it's the girl's name is Sandy, right? Sandy. And I don't know, she named an amount of money. I think it was 25 bucks or something. I said, well, and I'll give her a discount. If she's a friend of yours, she's a friend of mine. And I'll, see if, when she comes in, just have her give me the card or the certificate, and I'll sign it. If she wants to buy it, just a few things, we can just write that she spent $5, $10, still has more coming. Like we'll make it easy on her, and I'll give her a deal. If she's a friend of yours, she's a friend of mine, Beth, of course. Well, so I filled out the form and handed it to Beth, and Beth, I don't know, she bought some little trinket she wanted, and out she went. And it was about, I'd say it was a week or two later. I'm giving it about that much. In walks this really cute blonde. Whoa, mama. Sandy. Yeah. I don't think Sandy had ever been in my store. No, no, I'm thinking, wow, where has she been all my life? And and well, it was Sandy. She says, I have this gift certificate from my friend Beth. Is this okay here? I said, well, let me see. I said, yeah, sure. Beth comes in here a lot and she wanted a gift certificate, wanted me to fill out a gift certificate for you. There you are. You anything in the store, it's in other words, this is like money. She's cool. Sandy's looking around, her head spinning, looking at all the antiques and stuff. And well, she bought a few things. Didn't I gave her a good deal? And again, all the while I'm thinking, wow, what a nice person. And she didn't, oddly enough, she didn't use the whole gift certificate. She left a little to come back again and again and again. And then one day, I don't know, I guess I figured as pretty as she is, she's probably got, a boyfriend easily. But I said, gosh, Sandy, if ever, I'd love to, maybe would you like someday to go to the movies or get a hamburger or something? Or she says, well, I'll think about it. I said, well, I'd be happy. I'd love to take you out for a meal or something just to get to know you. And well, I don't know about I guess it was about a week or so later, Sandy comes in and says, remember that offer you gave? She says, I'd like to, yeah, if you'd like to go out to dinner or whatever the heck it was we were going to do. And that was it. And I would say, I'm guessing about 6 to 8 months later, yep, we were one and have been so since. And Sandy's still nuts about antiques, and I'm nuts about her. It's a good person. God love a duck. I got lucky there with her. Wonderful, beautiful person. And yeah. And we had a fairly big antique shop eventually together down in Long Valley, and then kind of got out of. I kind of got out of it, but Sandy continued doing antiques at flea markets, etc., and still actually creates a fair amount of income for the house. And she's still just as cute as ever. Yep, it's my opinion anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Me, well, I work in a supermarket and I write stories. There you go. Or I do these little videos. Again, I'm very grateful for to have such a wonderful wife, and for so long now. Gosh, we were both trying to think about how long it's been we've been married. I can't come up with it. I know it's been a couple of decades, if not more. Pretty neat. I don't know. That's my opinion. And quite tickled with how it all worked out. Many thanks to Beth. I still see her. I tell her, Beth, thank you. She says, okay. And she's a good person too. I'll see you later. Bye now.